How's it going? So I wanted to get on here as part of my vlog today and talk about Christmas. One of the biggest things that people complain about with Christmas is trying to find something for the man in your life, or for that good guy in your life. Now I am talking about an actual good guy in your life. Many people are my dad or my brother or my husband or my father. Always, I don't know what to get them. It is so hard to buy something for them. It's so hard to shop for them. My kids and my family say the same thing about me. Because if I want something, I buy it. I have more than I need. And, so we're going to talk about actual good guys. That good man in your life. Most good guys don't want or need anything. We have everything. If we want it or need it, if we want it or need it, we get it. We already have it. There's things that we like, but we don't need it. Yes, I get that makes it very hard to shop for us, to get us something for Christmas, but I'm going to help you out with that. When it comes to a good guy, our job is to provide for our family, to make those sacrifices by going to work, and sometimes working late hours and long hours and doing everything we can to provide for our family. And this does come with a lot of sacrifice. But what makes up for all that is seeing our sacrifices bring joy to our family. And not because we're sacrificing, but what we are providing brings joy to our family. The best gift for a good guy on Christmas is seeing the joy and the excitement that he is able to bring from those sacrifices for his children, for his spouse. Watching them open up their gifts and just seeing that happiness and the expression on their faces, and how much just joy and excitement. I mean, honestly, just being a father, my biggest joy and the proudest things is watching the excitement on my kids' faces. Christmas morning, drinking my coffee, watching my daughters rip open their presents, and just the pure happiness that is on their faces, and how excited they are about what Santa brought them. And I've always done a dad gift, which is the more expensive gifts, and just how excited they were. And then them showing me everything, and just spending the day playing with those, watching watching that new movie that we picked up, or that Santa brought, playing those games, watching them do the crafts, throughout my life being a dad, those are my proudest moments. Like, you know, when I sit back and see my daughters just laughing together, like at times where they're almost in tears from laughing so much together, that brings me pure joy. You know, we're hard to shop for because we don't really want anything. Well, we don't need anything. There's things that we want, but at some point we're going to go out and buy them, or we'll figure out a way to get them. But we rather see our loved ones happy and excited, and you know, from our accomplishments that we have done to provide for our family. You know, and you know, even birthdays and you know, everything else, when we can go above and beyond or just do that little extra for our family, and we get that hug afterwards, and you know, that thank you and I love you, and just with that pure excitement and joy on their faces, that's the perfect gift. That's all we want. You know, and yeah, you know, I know a lot of people are like, well, I want to get them physically something. Think about the honest, true, good guys that have been in your life, whether it's your husband, brother, uncle, grandfather, father, you know, who's actually a good guy. What is something that they hold on to? What is something that's always on display, whether it's on their dresser, in their home office, work office, in their garage? It's something linked to a memory. It's something that makes them feel appreciated, makes them feel loved. You know, go look at their area. Say at one point you got, you know, that man in your life a picture of you and the kids, or you know, your siblings or something like that in a frame. It could have been 10 years ago. It's still there. It's still on that shelf. It's still hanging on that wall. It's still on his dresser. Okay? Almost every note, letter, small gift, anything like that, he has it somewhere. Whether it's in the top drawer of his dresser, on his dresser, on the wall, it's somewhere. Because that's what means most to us. You know, we do all this, and all we want is to know that we are appreciated, that we are loved, that what the sacrifices that we are making is not going unnoticed. Now, you know, and yes, you know, there's times where we want this new tool, or we want this new golf set, or some of that. We're not going to directly ask for it. But you know, if you're married to a good guy, I mean, just pay attention. You know, is he still using that same golf set from 10, 15 years ago? Are his tools getting kind of worn down and rusty? You know, honestly, just give him a card, give him a picture frame, stuff like that. And if you want to do something really nice for him, just give him permission. Okay, don't go out and buy the golf set for him. Just say, hey, Go buy that golf set you've been eyeing up. Go buy that new tool that you've been wanting. You know, we can afford it, or we can make it work. And that will bring excitement. Now, don't get me wrong, we definitely need socks and underwear. Okay, that is no lie. We need it, because when is the last time most men really buy that stuff? You know, when we're in a relationship, you know, we are there for our family, our spouse, you know, and behind most good guys who sacrifice and provide and everything else for their family is a woman who manages the household. And, you know, they're the ones that are keeping the household together. They are the ones, you know, providing the meals and getting down on us and riding our asses and asking us to do all these home projects and these honey to-do lists and stuff like that. We complain, you know, we might give you a little bit of a hard time, but ultimately we love doing it. We love having you depend on us. And in return, we also love having you be that house manager. This is the difference between good guys and fuckboys or shitty guys. You know, if you're with a man and, you know, he's barely providing or not really providing, you know, and he's asking you to get him the new PS5 or Jordans or something like that, you're with a fuckboy, okay? A real man wants to provide for his family. He will make sacrifices, do what he can. You will see him out there trying. Now, you know, that's the difference between good guys on the holidays and birthdays, stuff like that, and shitty men. Is good guys, their greatest gift they can get is seeing the happiness and joy of their family from what they do every day to provide. The hardest part is when that goes unrecognized. When we don't have that feeling of love and appreciation. You know, when a good guy feels unappreciated, it's when depression hits. It's hard to explain. You'll be able to tell the difference. You just need to pay attention. But stop overthinking, what do I get him? Because we're not complicated. We're very simple. Provide us something that shows how much you love, care, and appreciate us. From a simple, it could be a 5x7 in a picture frame and says, I love you. Or we appreciate you. Up to, hey, go buy that new golf set. You deserve it. You know, we love taking our families on vacations, knowing that the sacrifices we make every day by going to work and applying ourselves at work and giving those extra hours, that we can provide that vacation, that time, those memories, means the world to us. That is how we are wired. If you are with a guy who is not wired that way, you might want to question even being with that guy. Um, it's just, I'm just being honest. You know, for 12 years now, over 12 years, somewhere around there, I've been raising my daughters primarily on my own. My ex-wife, the girl's mom, lives in another state, remarried with 2 more kids. And the girls primarily live here with me. They go visit their mom a few times a year. We get along, we're amicable. And, you know, we're friendly. And I love being a dad. Like, my daughters are my proudest accomplishment. You know, every day seeing their smiles, hearing their laughs. You know, we don't separate from each other, whether they're going to school, work, friend's house, even going to bed. We always say, bye, I love you. It's just, because on the day you never know. So, you know, even when we're mad at each other, you know, having teenage daughters, they're gonna get on my nerves. I'm gonna get on their nerves being their dad. You know, pushing them, and not in a bad way, just helping them see and reach their full potential. You know, I have 2 amazing daughters. They are extremely smart, talented, independent, hardworking. I couldn't be more proud of them. You know, but they're also going to push the button sometimes and try to do things and swindle things and stuff like that. And it's just part of the way. And, you know, we're gonna get in our disputes and arguments, and, you know, it happens. But at the end of the day, we still say I love you. And trust me, there's so many times where I do things that embarrass them. Even doing these YouTube videos, I embarrass them. Wear my ugly, inappropriate Christmas sweaters to go get pictures with Santa at the mall, embarrass them. Me showing up in a T-Rex costume to pick my daughter up from middle school or get my other one off the bus from elementary school, embarrass them. You know, going to the store and yelling out random things, or when we have to pick up female products and I'm just walking around tossing the box up and down. You know, that's the joy of being a parent, is embarrassing our kids, laughing about it. But we love to be able to do those things. So you want to know what to get that good guy for your Christmas? Well, I told you. Show him love. Show him appreciation. Give him something that is going to remind him every day of how much you love and appreciate him. You know, because if you give him that picture frame or that thing that says world's best dad, or, you know, anything like that, it'll end up in a spot where he will look at it every day, and it will stay in that spot for years. You can get him something every year, and he will just add it to the collection, because that's a good guy. You know, so if you're with that guy who wants a PS5 or Jordans or, you know, all this stupid crap, you know, and he's barely providing, he's, you know, sits home smoking weed all day, stuff like that. Okay, you're not with a good guy. You're with a fuckboy. And honestly, he doesn't deserve any of that stuff. If he wants it, go out and buy it. Work your ass off and go buy it. A good guy You know, he has the money for this stuff, but he'd rather put that money towards his family unless you give him permission. And it's not that we need the permission, it's we want the permission. We want the okay from you. You know, that's the advantage and disadvantage of being single is I have nobody to tell me what I can and cannot do. And the other side is I have nobody to tell me what I can and cannot do. So yeah, I buy stupid shit for myself. You know, I have way too many gadgets, electronics, too many bikes. I take hobbies and everything else full to the extreme. But I always make sure my kids are provided for. You know, there is always food in the house. It may not be what they want. It may not be what they're in the mood for. But there's food. I will have dinner on the table. It's just the way it is. So, let me know your thoughts, opinions, and viewpoints. You know, I would love to hear it from you. But, I'm gonna get ready to, do a little workout, have some lunch, shower, do a couple things around the house, and I'm going to watch the Buffalo Bills. So, go Bills. See how I feel after the Bills game if I want to do another update on this. But hope this helped you out this Christmas, and hope you and your family have a great Christmas and happy holidays. All right, so all in all, good day. Bills won. Little bit closer than I would have liked, but we pulled off the dub. As long as we have the a +1 in the win record, we're happy. Josh Allen is still the MVP, and yeah, there's no debate on that one. You know, so Baltimore fans, sit down and shut up. Josh Allen's the MVP. If you want to talk about stats, then Josh Allen should have won it last year because his stats were better than Lamar's. Okay. So, yeah, any Sunday that Bills win is a good Sunday. I'm gonna call it a night, and tomorrow is work and some running around. So, hope you enjoyed my workout on the MAXPro. I did speed up the video, stuff like that, and it's I'm gonna be trying to do that every day. You know, I need to lose some weight, so, and I just got that. So, all right. Well, let me know what you think of my video and everything else, and I will see you tomorrow.